I came to Lowndes as a football coach and the athletic director, and now I'm just the athletic director. So I started out coaching in Florida, Madison County, Florida, which is just south of here. It borders Lowndes County. And I was the head coach down there, and this job opened up. It was 19 years ago, and I got the job at Lowndes, and I was the head football coach and athletic director for 18 years. And last year I retired from coaching. I'm still the athletic director though.
Randy McPherson, when he came in 2002, that's really when the program just took off into the stratosphere. So in a very short period of time, within 2 years, he won his first state championship at Lowndes High School, and within a decade, he won 3 in 04, 05, and 2007.
As time began to grow and Valdosta grew, you had a lot more kids that were, going to Lowndes just like they were going to Valdosta. And now I think you have more student population at Lowndes than you do at Valdosta. They were able to field very competitive football teams. They're in the largest classification in the state of Georgia. And so they have a large pool of students to choose from. And they really started developing themselves into a winning football team. And again, it goes back, same thing though with Valdosta. There's a similarity there with great coaching. Milt Miller was a great coach at Lowndes. Joe Wilson, I think it was one of the first coaches for Lowndes football. So Joe Wilson, Milt Miller, Rick Tumberland, Randy McPherson, those are all coaches who have enjoyed a lot of success.
It was prominent, and they were winning long before I got here, They took off in the 70s, the late 70s. I think Coach Joe Wilson, who passed away, that was the first year that we beat Valdosta. And that pretty much took everything off. Lowndes was winning. He's the guy that started the winning, Joe Wilson. And then several other coaches came, and eventually Milt Miller took over after a couple coaches in between, and Lowndes won another state title in '99.
I started in January of 20, right before the pandemic shutdown happened. I was in here for January, February. We shut the schools down, which meant our weight program and our spring training and everything in preparation for the season got closed down, and made it pretty difficult. At the time we got shut down, we didn't even have a complete staff in here yet with coaches. So, it was an interesting kind of off season. We had to go virtually. I've never done that before. So being a new head football coach at a new high school in a new state, it made things a little bit interesting and more difficult. But I thought our players and I thought our coaches did a wonderful job, just following guidelines and figuring out a way to communicate and to get better over that period.
Based on the success he had in Alabama, and it was really the only choice that the superintendent said he wanted. It was exciting because when Coach Dubose was entered, he said he was going to be running a more open offense, which, us armchair quarterbacks up in the stands, we was excited about. But it was exciting because you go from one that was successful, and you go to another coach that was successful at the top of his game in a different state. So, it paid off. We went one game away from the state championship.
And so you asked me what makes the program so special. It's the administration, it's the coaches, it's the community, it's the fans, it's the players. There's one word that summarizes all that. It's people that care about each other. And they have this almost implicit social contract that we're going to support one another to achieve a common goal.